Hi, this is a short story and testimony of good leadership and a good heart. Earlier this night, I'm reading from the person who wrote the tweet because Peter Obi was in Germany yesterday to meet with some Nigerians. Earlier this night, a story was told of a young boy who got admission abroad and didn't have the funds. He wrote a letter to his then governor requesting assistance, listing all the expenses. The governor called him to the government house and sponsored him. Okay, the story is here. Trust me, I covered everything. You're going to see the video later. So let's continue reading. You know what was interesting about the story? PO didn't know the guy came. He had forgotten the face of the guy, haven't not met him in more than 8 years. But here's the catch. We almost missed it as the guy didn't tell the organizers prior to the event. He just happened to have told the story to someone who was later lucky to be picked to ask a question. The questionnaire said he must tell the story before asking his question. It was too amazing to not tell. Omo, meeting PO in person hits different. Omo, hashtag PO in Frankfurt. Well, to conclude this short story, as soon as he started telling the story, my president went to his phone to what? Verify. He even pulled out a picture from his Google Cloud to be sure it's the same guy. Omo, if you see how this guy keeps records, how sharp. So this is Mr. P2B and the guy who is presently a lecturer in a university in Germany. He actually went on to study for his MSc and doctorate degree. You can see P2B here acknowledging the guy.
Very far.
Okay, we want the beneficiary of his educational vision to say something, just a word.
Thank you so much for this opportunity. So my name is Chukwebuka Edun. I'm a doctor, but Chukwebuka Edun. You can call me Chukwebuka Edun. Meeting Mr. Peter Obi. I met him first when I was still studying at the University of Ibadan. So I've already previously presented the University of Ibadan in 2 different competitions. Then I wrote a letter and I was recommended to attend a summer program in Switzerland. So I wrote a letter to Mr. Peter Obi indicating that I would want to attend this workshop, but I cannot afford it, and this is the expenses. And I was surprised that Mr. Peter Obi read my letter, called me, invited me to the government house, and told me they are going to fund my participation. Since then, I've not been able to meet Mr. Peter Obi, and as it was at the workshop that I discovered there's opportunity for me to do my master's in Switzerland, so I returned back to Nigeria. Applied for the funding to do in the Swiss government to do for my master's, and after my master's I did my PhD, and I'm now a lecturer and a consultant at the
So I hope this story inspired you and also made you realize the importance of human capital development, the importance of creating policies that will improve the lives of the average Nigerian. Take a look at this guy now. He's now a university lecturer. Who would have thought? All thanks to Mr. Peter Obi. Go and get your PVC. It's Peter Obi for president in 2023.